Hi everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing what we usually do around this time of the month, and that is look back over my life over the past month, what I've managed, what I've achieved and all of that. As usual, we will split it into three categories: work, health and miscellaneous, and starting with work. I managed 24 chapters, 98 pages and 56,634 words in November for NaNo, and I was very pleased with that. The developmental edit started at the beginning of the month and I'm now into the second month's worth. They've been going really well, a few hiccups along the way, but otherwise the book is shaping up to be the best it can be. I started 2 new projects this month, with the second in the Abby Delaney series, Project Isolation, and the third and final book in the Penny Note trilogy, I Wish I Could Stop You. Both are YA and both are urban fantasy. I'll link up in the cards the video I did about the ones before them if you're interested. I'm loving where the stories are going. I'm really enjoying myself writing them. I'm hopeful that these will be a smooth writing time, and with managing to do NaNo, it really did help that my writing routine has switched to being first thing in the morning, so even though I wasn't feeling great in November, I could still just about manage my chapter. I started the month strong with 2 days of double chapters and then carried on as normal, so it was all good. I've also started the revisions on the second Cromping Chronicles book, and I'm going into the third draft this month in the hopes that I'll be able to soon send it off to beaters, as it wasn't in as bad a shape as I initially thought it would be. We'll see how things go along the way. I've also had a big super secret offer this past month, and we'll be sharing all of that with you in February, and I'm so excited about it, but it might come up before then on my other socials, so if you want to know the details, check them all out below, listed down below, to follow me there. I've been for the past few months using an app to track how long I work for, and it's turning out to be very interesting. So I might, when I do the end of the year for 2021, include how many hours I worked and such. If you would be interested in that, let me know down below. And in health, I had Meeper on the 13th, which was also Friday the 13th, and it all went well. My port was flushed too, and that was all fine. I had to chase up the surgeons because life has gotten extremely painful with my tumour, and now it's a case of hoping that they come through and do the surgery sooner than later. I also spoke to my hospital doc for my lungs in November as a phone appointment because of the plague, and was told to shield with the rising number of cases locally. By the time this video goes live, that might have been extended or removed. Who knows these days? I also had a chest infection that took a while to sort itself out. I was tested for the plague and it was negative, so just think it was like usual time of year type of stuff, and hopefully it'll stay gone. I had a few bad moments mental health wise, but those are to be expected, and I'm hoping to make my way through the colder, darker months unscathed. And in the miscellaneous section, I don't really have much else going on, but in kitten news, they're now both almost 5 months old and have grown so much. They're pesky, loving and adorable, and we're hoping to get them both comfortable in harnesses so that they can go outside on walks / wheels rather than just being inside cats. We'll see how that goes. The other cats are doing better with the kittens as well, which is always a nice feeling because we were worried about them being too put out by things, but they seem to have adapted. And with Christmas rapidly approaching, I managed to get the majority of my shopping done, and I've just got to wrap everything up, which is always really hard for me. So usually as a family we put presents under the tree before the big day, but with 2 pesky kittens I just don't see that being a good idea. So I'm not sure how we're going to manage that just yet. The tree should be up by the time my next video goes up, so that's good, and I'll have decorated my office by then too. I think with the presents under the tree, if we put them under the tree now, they're going to be unwrapped every day. We're going to come down to, look, I had no idea what I was getting for Christmas, and now I do, because the kittens have opened the presents every single day. So I'm not really sure. We're thinking boxes or something or other, or maybe just storing them elsewhere until the big day. I don't know. But yeah, kittens, they're lovely and they're adorable and we love them, but they can be pesky. So that's what I've been up to over the past month. That's all I've managed, that's all I've achieved. How have you done over November? How was your NaNo? How much did you manage to do? Did you take part? Did you have fun? And all of that. Let me know in the comments down below. So that's all I've got time for today. If you want to support my channel, you can comment, like or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media and my books available everywhere. And don't forget to pick up Cramming Chronicles of the First Twinge, all the links for which are listed below. Thanks for watching and remember to keep writing. Bye.